Hello students, in this session we will continue with the exercise 3.1. We will do questions 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Fourth one, which of the following pairs of linear equations are consistent or inconsistent? If consistent, obtain the solution graphically. Okay. We have to check if these equations are consistent or inconsistent. If it is consistent, we have to find the solution. Okay. See here. In the first equation, let us assume the values of x. Let us assume the values of x and we will find out the values of y. See, here in this first equation, if x equal to 1, then substitute x in this equation. 1 plus y equal to 5. So, y equal to 5 minus 1 equal to 4. If x is 1, then y is 4. If x is 2, then 2 plus y equal to 5. Then y equal to 5 minus 2 equal to 3. Okay. If x is 3, then 3 plus y equal to 5. Then y equal to 5 minus 3 equal to 2. Okay. If you take this equation, substitute the values of x and take the values of y. Find out the values of y. If x equal to 2, so 2 into 2 plus 2y equal to 10. Okay. 4 plus 2y equal to 10. So 2y equal to 10 minus 4 is 6. So y equal to 3. Okay. If x equal to 2, y equal to 3. If x equal to 3, okay, 2 into 3 plus 2y equal to 10. Okay, here 6 plus 2y equal to 10. So here 2y equal to 10 minus 6 is 4. So y equal to 4 by 2, it is 2. Okay, if x equal to 1, if x equal to 1, it is 2 of 1, 2 into 1 plus 2y equal to 10. Okay, 2 plus 2y equal to 10. 2y equal to 10 minus 2 equal to 8. So y equal to 8 by 2 equal to 4. See, we will represent these values on a graph. Okay, the first equation, if x equal to 1, then y is 4. If x is 1, see, this is x-axis, this is x-axis, this is x-axis. So here if x is 1 and y is 4, this is 4. Okay, this one. Okay, this is the point. And if x is 2, y is 3. If x is 2, then y is 3. Okay, this one. If x is 3, y is 2. X is 3 and y is 2. This one. Okay. Now join these points. Okay, it will be like this. Okay. Now we will represent the second equation. Okay, if x is 2, y is 3. If x is 2, then y is 3. See, the same point. Okay, if x is 3, y is 2. X is 3 and y is 2. Again the same point. If x is 1, y is 4. If x is 1, y is 4. Again the same point. Okay, here if we join these points, we get the same line. That means, see here, the lines are coinciding. The lines are coinciding. Okay, the lines are coinciding. So it is consistent pair of linear equations. Consistent pair of linear equations. Consistent pair of linear equations. So for this, the lines are coinciding. Lines are coinciding. So what is the solution here? At what point they both are meeting? At every point. So at every point they both are meeting, they both lines are meeting, it is coinciding. So it has infinite solution. It has infinite solutions. Infinite solutions. So for this consistent, for this coinciding scenario, so what is the condition here? A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2 equal to C1 by C2. Okay. Now we will move to the next one. See here, x minus y equal to 8. Okay. We will assume the values of x and we will find out the values of y. See, in this equation, if x equal to 3, then y is what? Okay. Substitute x values in this equation. X minus y equal to 8. So 3 minus 8 equal to y. Okay. Minus 5 equal to y. So here y equal to minus 5. Okay. If x equal to 4. Okay. Then 4 minus y equal to 8. Okay. 4 minus 8 equal to y. Minus 4 equal to y. So if x is 4, then y is minus 4. If x is 5, okay, 5 minus y equal to 8. Okay, 5 minus 8 equal to y. So minus 3 equal to y. If x is 5, then y is minus 3. Okay, now take this values. Okay, now if x equal to 3. Okay, 3 into 3 minus 3y equal to 16. Okay, 9 minus 3y equal to 16. 9 minus 16 equal to 3y. 9 minus 16 is minus 7. Minus 7 by 3 equal to y. So here y equal to minus 3 2s are 6 and 3 3s are 9. 3 3s are 9. Minus 2.33. Okay, if x equal to 5, if x equal to 5, 3 into 5 minus 3y equal to 16. So 15 minus 16 equal to 3y. 15 minus 16 is minus 1 equal to 3y. So y equal to minus 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is what? 0.33. Okay. Now if x equal to 4, x equal to 4, so 3 into 4 minus 3y equal to 16. Okay, 12 minus 16 equal to 3y. 12 minus 16 is minus 4 by 3 equal to y. Okay, so y is minus 1.33. 1.33. Okay, we will represent these values on a graph. See, in this first equation, if x is 3, y is minus 5. If x is 3, y minus 5. Okay, x is 3 and y is minus 5 here. Okay, see, if x is 4, y is minus 4. X is 4 and y is minus 4 here. Here. Okay. If x is 5, y is minus 3. 5 and minus 3. This one. Okay. Now join these points. Okay. Now we will represent this second equation values. If x is 3, y is minus 2.33. See, x is 3 and y is minus 2.33 here. Okay. If x is 5 and y is minus 0.33. 5 and minus point here it is. Okay. If x is 4 and y is minus 1.33. 4 and y is minus 1.33 here. Okay. Now join these points. Okay, see here, are the lines meeting, or when you extend these lines, will they meet? Is there any chance? No. So these two lines are parallel. These two lines are parallel. The lines are parallel to each other. And if they are parallel, are they consistent? No, they are inconsistent. And they have no solution. No solution. Okay. If the lines are parallel, what is the condition here? A1 by A2 equal to B1 equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, now we will move to the next one. See, these two equations are given. Now we will assume the values of x and we will find out the values of y. In this first equation, if x equal to 1, then 2 into 1 plus y minus 6 equal to 0. So 2 minus 6 is minus 4 plus y equal to 0. So here y equal to 4. If you bring 4 to the right side, it will be plus 4. Okay. See, if x equal to 2, so 2 into 2 is 4 plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Okay. 4 minus 6 is minus 2 plus y equal to 0. If you bring minus 2 to the right side, it will be plus 2, y equal to 2. Okay. If x equal to 3, so 2 into 3 plus y minus 6 plus y minus 6 equal to 0. So 6 plus y minus 6 equal to 0. Here plus 6 and minus 6 gets cancelled. So y equal to 0. Okay. In this second equation, if x equal to 0, so 4 into 0 minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. 4 into 0 is 0 minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. If you bring minus 4 to the right side, it will be plus 4. So y equal to 4 by minus 2. It is minus 2. Okay. If x equal to 2, so 4 into 2 minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. So 4 into 2 is 8 minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. 8 minus 4 is 4 minus 2y equal to 0. So if you bring 2y minus 2y to the right side, it will be plus 2y. So y equal to 4 by 2 is 2. Okay. If you take x as 1, so 4 into 1 is 4 minus 2y minus 4 equal to 0. Here 4 and 4 gets cancelled. So here y is 0. Minus 2y is 0. So y is 0. Okay. Now we will represent these values on a graph. Okay. For this first equation, see, if x is 1, y is 4. X is 1 and y is 4 here. Okay. If x is 2, y is 2. X is 2 and y is 2. If x is 3, y is 0. Okay, here. Join these points. It will be like this. Okay. Now, we will represent the second equation values. If x is 0, y is minus 2. Okay, here. If x is 2, y is 2. X is 2, y is 2. See, here we got the same point. X is 2, y is 2. Okay, here. And if x is 1, y is 0. X is 1 and y is 0. Okay, here, this point. So join these 3 points now. See, these two lines are intersecting at which point it is 2, 2. It is intersecting at 2, 2. See here, the x-axis is 2 and the y-axis is 2. Okay. Here the lines are intersecting at one point. So if they are intersecting, it has a unique solution. What is that unique solution? We have seen 2, 2. Okay. And if the lines are intersecting, then it is consistent pair of linear equations. See, if the lines are intersecting, what is the condition? A1 by A2 not equal to B1 by B2 not equal to C1 by C2. Okay, this is the condition. Okay, we'll see the next one. See, this is the fourth one. Two equations are given. See, we will assume the values of x and we will find out the values of y. See, if in this first equation, if x equal to 1, so 2 into 1 minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, here 2 minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. Minus 2 and plus 2 gets cancelled. So minus 2y equal to 0 and y is 0 by minus 2, it is 0. Okay, here if x equal to 2, so 2 into 2 is 4, 2 into 2 is 4 minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. Here 4 minus 2 is 2 minus 2y equal to 0. If you take 2y to the right side, it is 2 equal to 2y. So y equal to 2 by 2, it is 1. So if you take x as 0, then 2 into 0 is 0 minus 2y minus 2 equal to 0. So here minus 2y equal to 2, then y equal to 2 by minus 2 equal to minus 1. Okay, in the second equation, if x equal to 0, so 4 into 0 is 0 minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. So 4y equal minus 4y equal to 5. So y equal to 5 by minus 4. It is minus 1.25. Okay, it is minus 1.25. Okay, if x equal to 1. Okay, here 4 into 1 is 4 minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, here 4 minus 5 is minus 1 minus 4y equal to 0. If you take 1 to the right, minus 1 to the right side, it will be 1. So y equal to minus 1 by 4. 1 by 4 is 0.25. Okay, here again if you take x as 2, so 4 into 2 is 8 minus 4y minus 5 equal to 0. Okay, 8 minus 5 is 3 minus 4y equal to 0. If you take 4y to the right side, it will be 3 equal to 4y. So y equal to 3 by 4, it is 3 by 4 is 0.75. Okay, here we will represent this first equation values on a graph. See here, if x is 1, then y is 0. X is 1 and here y is 0. This one. If x is 2, y is 1. If x is 2, y is 1. Okay. If x is 0, y is minus 1. X is 0 and y is minus 1. Here. Okay. Now join these points. Okay, this is the line that is formed. Okay, now we will represent the second equation. If x is 0, y is minus 1.25. X is 0 and y is minus 1.25 here. Okay, if x is 1, y is minus 0.25. X is 1 and y is minus 0.25 here. X is 2, y is 0.75 here. The lines are so close, and parallel, but they are not intersecting. The lines are so close and parallel. Okay, they are not intersecting. Here we can see the lines are parallel. The lines are parallel. If the lines are parallel, are they consistent? No, they are inconsistent. And do they have any solution? No solution. And what is the condition? If the lines are parallel, A1 by A2 equal to B1 by B2, not equal to C1 by C2. This is the condition. Okay, we'll move to the next one. See, fifth one. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden whose length is 4 meters more than its width is 36 meter. So find the dimensions of the garden. So here it is told half the perimeter. Half the perimeter. First we will write it half. Half the perimeter of a rectangular garden. What is the perimeter of rectangle? It is 2 into L plus B. Okay. Perimeter of a rectangle is 2 into L plus B. Okay. Half the perimeter it is told. So we have taken half. Half into 2 into L plus B. See here the dimensions. The information about the dimensions of a rectangle is given. Okay, these are the dimensions of the rectangle. Of the rectangular garden. Okay, see here what it is given. Whose length of the rectangular garden, length equal to 4 meters more. See, it is 4 meters more than its width. Okay, here this is the equation we have got. Length equal to 4 meters more than its width. Okay, and here what is here? 36 given. 36 given here is the this one, this half of the perimeter. Okay, 36 is half of the perimeter. Half of the perimeter of a rectangular garden. This is given as 36. So here when we solve this equation, 2 and 2 gets cancelled. So here length plus breadth equal to 36. Okay. Here width is given in the question. So here we will take width. Okay, length plus width. Length plus width. Okay, here length plus width is given as 36. Okay, here this is the first equation and this is the second equation. These are the two equations we got. Here in this second equation we are length equal to 4 plus width. Length equal to 4 plus width. So substitute length in the first equation. Substitute length. In the first equation, instead of this L, we will write that 4 plus W. See here in this length plus width equal to 36. So instead of L, we will write here 4 plus W. Plus W equal to 36. Here 4 plus 2W. W plus W is 2W equal to 36. Here 2W, 2 width equal to 36 minus 4 equal to 32. So width equal to 32 divided by 2, it is 16. So width equal to 16. So now substitute width in second equation. Okay, length equal to 4 plus W. So here length equal to 4 plus width is 16. Width here we got is 16. So here length equal to 4 plus 16 is 20. Length equal to 20 meters and width equal to 16 meters. Okay. Here we will learn the substitution in the coming session, in the next session. Okay. Or else we have another way of solving this one. Instead of substitution, what we can do is, see, in the first equation we got length plus width equal to 36. In the second equation we got length equal to 4 plus width. Okay. In this second equation, if you take width to the left side, what it will become? Length minus width equal to 4. So now subtract this equation and this equation. So let us take this as third equation. Now subtract first equation and third equation. What we get? Length plus width minus, see here, left hand side minus left hand side. Okay. Equal to right hand side minus right hand side. So what it is? Length plus width minus length plus width equal to 36 minus 4 is 32. It is minus L and plus L gets cancelled. So 2 width equal to 32. So width equal to 32 by 2, it is 16. Okay. Now substitute width in third equation, in first or third equation. Okay. Here length minus width is 16 equal to 4. So length equal to 4 plus 16 equal to 20. So here we got length equal to 20 meters and width equal to 16 meters. 20 and 16. Okay. This is another method. Okay. We will do the next one. Given the linear equation, okay, we have got this one equation. Write another linear equation. We should write another linear equation in two variables such that the geometrical representation of the pair so formed is intersecting lines, parallel lines and coincident lines. See, that means, see, one equation is given and we have to write another linear equation so that those two lines will be intersecting lines, and we have to write another equation so that those two lines will be parallel lines, and we have to write another equation so those two lines can be coincident lines. So here in the first one, if the lines to be intersecting lines, so here we will write this given linear equation 2x plus 3y minus 8 equal to 0. Okay. In this equation we will write a1, b1, c1. Okay. A1 is the coefficient of x, so b1 is the coefficient of y and c1 is the constant term. Okay. Here if the lines are intersecting, what is the condition? Here a1 by a2 not equal to b1 by b2 not equal to c1 by c2. Okay. Here a1 should not be equal to a2. Okay. See, if we take a2 as 3, okay, if you take b2 as 4, if you take c2 as 6, if you take these numbers, so the ratio 2 by 3 and 3 by 4, c1 by c2 is minus 8 by 6. So what is this? This is 4 by 3. Okay. Are these equal? These are not equal. So these values are satisfying the condition. Okay. So we will take these values. So the required linear equation is, required linear equation is this a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Okay, so that the two lines can be intersecting. Okay, if you take the second one, if the lines are to be parallel, what is the condition? The condition is a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 is not equal to c1 by c2. Okay, this is the condition. So here we know here the a1 is 2, b1 is 3, c1 is minus 8. We will write these values. Okay, here a1 is 2 by a2 we will assume it, equal to b1 is 3 and b2 we will assume it, and not equal to c1 is minus 8 by something. Okay, here a2 is what? A2 is, if we take a2 as 4, if you take a2 as 4, that is 1 by 2. If you, so this b1 by b2 should also be equal to, see here, if you take a2 as 4, then a1 by a2 equal to 1 by 2. So b1 by b2 should also be equal to 1 by 2. Okay, if b1 is 3, then what will be the value of b2, so that the ratio will be 1 by 2. 3 by 6 equal to 1 by 2. Okay, here b2 will be 6 here, so that the ratio can be 1 by 2. Okay, now this should not be equal to 1 by 2, so except minus 16, so c2 should not be equal to minus 16. You can take any other number, you can take 6. Okay, now here what we have got, a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to 6 and c2 equal to 6. Okay, these values we have taken, and we will form the linear equation. Required linear equation equal to 4x plus 6y plus 6 equal to 0, so that these two lines will be parallel. Okay, and the third one is coincident lines. Okay, if the lines are to be coincident, what should be the condition? What is the condition? a1 by a2 equal to b1 by b2 equal to c1 by c2. Here we have known that a1 equal to 2, 3 and minus 8. The values are 2, 3 and minus 8. See here b1 is 3, c1 is 8, minus 8. Okay, here a1 is 2 and b1 is 3, c1 is minus 8. Take some values so that the ratio can be same. So if the ratio is 1 by 2 or 1 by 3, like that. Okay, see, let us take this 1 by 2 ratio. See, if the ratio is to be 1 by 2, then value of a2 should be 4, value of b2 should be 6 and value of c2 should be minus 16, so that the ratio is 1 by 2. Okay, so here we have got the values a2 equal to 4, b2 equal to 6, c2 equal to minus 16. So here the required linear equation is 4x plus 6x minus 16 equal to 0, so that these two equations can be coincident. Okay, see, for the first one this is the answer, for the second bit this is the answer, the third bit this is the answer. Okay, now here next one, So draw the graphs of the equation, of these equations, okay, and determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis, and shade the triangular region. Okay, now we will take the first equation, x minus y plus 1 equal to 0, and we will assume the values of x and we will find out the values of y. Here if x equal to 0, then 0 minus y plus 1 equal to 0. If you take 1 to the right side, it will be minus 1 equal to minus y equal to minus 1. So y equal to 1. If you take x as 1, so here 1 minus y plus 1 equal to 0. 1 plus 1 is 2 minus y equal to 0. So here minus y equal to minus 2. So y equal to 2. If you take x as 2, then 2 minus y plus 1 equal to 0. So 3 minus y equal to 0. 3 equal to y. Okay. Now take the second equation, 3x plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Okay. If you take x equal to 0, then 3 into 0 is 0 plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Okay, 2y equal to 12, then y equal to 12 by 2, it is 6. If you take x equal to 1, then 3 into 1 is 3 plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. Here 2y minus 9. 3 minus 12 is minus 9 equal to 0. So here y equal to 9 by 2. It is 4.5. If you take x equal to 2, then 3 into 2 is 6 plus 2y minus 12 equal to 0. So here 6 minus 12 is minus 6 plus 2y equal to 0 plus 2y equal to, take 6 to the right side. Okay, 2y y equal to 6 by 2, it is 3. Now let us represent these values on a graph. For the first equation, x is 0 and y is 1. X is 0 and y is 1, this point. If x is 1, y is 2. X is 1 and y is 2, this point. X is 2, y is 3. X is 2 and y is 3, this point. Okay, now join these points. Okay, now we will represent this second equation. Okay, x is 0, y is 6. X is 0 and y is 6, this one, this point. X is 1, y is 4.5. X is 1 and y is 4.5, this point. X is 2, y is 3. X is 2 and y is 3. Here we got this point, x is 2, y is 3. Okay, now let us join these points. Okay, now here the lines are intersecting. The lines are intersecting at this point. What is this point? It is 2, 3. See, for the x-axis it is 2 and for the y-axis it is 3. Okay, here the lines are intersecting and it has a unique solution. It is 2, 3. Lines are intersecting. The lines are intersecting at 2, 3. Here what is asked? Here we have to determine the coordinates of the vertices of the triangle formed by these lines and the x-axis. See, this is the x-axis, na? This is the x-axis. So we have to we have to find out the triangle. See, this is the triangle. This is the triangle made by the two lines and the x-axis. See, this is the triangle. Now this is the triangle and we have to find the coordinates of the vertices. Okay, see, this is the point, this is the point, and this is the point, and this is the, these three are the points, these three are the coordinates of the vertices. Okay, now this point is 2, 3. We know this point is 2, 3. And what is this point? This point is, see, what is the x-axis point? X coordinate is -1 and y coordinate is 0. Okay, and what is for this point? What is the x coordinate? It is 4, 0. See, for the x coordinate is 4 and y coordinate it is 0. Okay, now the vertices are vertices of triangle, coordinates of vertices of triangle, coordinates of vertices of triangle are -1, 0, 4, 0 and 2, 3. Okay, now with this we end the exercise 3.1, and here we will do the next topic in the next session. Thank you.